Hi everybody, it's James Bond again. Sorry, slam tilt. I wish I was James Bond. So, this is Bond's 60th anniversary. Now I'm doing a second video because the first video that I did was blocked in like most of the world because I used a Tina Turner song and she didn't like it very much. So I'm going to have to do another commentary video because I really want to show this off to as many people as I possibly can because I've spent a lot of time on this game. So what I'm going to do this time is, that was different to the last commentary video, is I'm going to do a fly-by first. So I can show you what I'm going to do in the actual gameplay. So first of all, as you can see, we have a screen in the middle there, which gives the player a titillating view of the information about what's going on in the game. There are no movie clips in this game, didn't think it was necessary. There are movie clips in my other Bond game, which is also being updated as we speak. So let's just go from top to bottom. Right at the top corner here we got the Bond girls, not Bond women, Bond girls. Now they are lit by hitting the spinners. There are 4 spinners in this game and you have to hit them 150 times to light one of the Bond girls. We have to go in there and collect the girl. You collect the cars by completing a stunt loop. Stunt loop is shooting you through there and it comes all the way down here and back to the left flipper. That's a stunt loop. That will collect a car. There are 3 cars to collect. These Bond targets, light Q. Q branch will give you one of these wonderful gadgets, and these gadgets are activated with special powers by using the action button right there. So we've got this captive ball here which activates the sniper shot. That's a new thing. Extra ball, jackpot, and the new thing as well, which is the XXX double agent missions. Coming down here we got these 3 Union Jack targets which spell license to kill. License to Kill activates one of the 12 assassination missions. There are 12 bad guys to eliminate. When you complete all 12, you'll face off against Blofeld, who is the head of Spectre. The digital counter in there will tell you how much time you have to eliminate. As you hit switches throughout the game in normal gameplay, this counter counts up, and when it gets to 30, then the next elimination or assassination mission is ready at the main saucer there. So coming down even more, we've got the MI6 targets, MI6, which lights M's office here, which will give you a mystery award. And on this side we've got the underwater escape. As you can see there, the outlanes are divers, so that's how you get under the water to escape. Submerge saves the ball. And then you've got the shark there. As you can see there it says, beware of the shark, you can eat the bonus. Collect bonus to avoid shark attack. And these are the rules. Those are the poker chips from the Casino Royale Casino. And this is Bond 60 Legendary Edition. And I think that's it. Oh, there's 3 powers to the actual plunger, but I'll show you that in a second or two. Oh, forgot this one, of course, the inline targets, which when down, expose the lock. You lock a ball in there. These targets go back up, blocking the ball. And then you have to hit a very tricky shot which goes through this lane here, past this spinner, up here, and as it gets to this point here, a magnet will suck the ball into the scoop and it will start the 3-ball multi-ball. Extra things that I've added to the back wall as well are these 3 lights which are double agent, so they light up every time you hit this captive ball which hits that target. It sends Morse code to the KGB in Moscow, so you can be a double agent working with XXX, and there's a speed trap there which activates and measures the speed of the ball. It's called Fast Escape, which I've added as well. So there's quite a lot in this game, a hell of a lot actually. So let's get the game started.
James.
Welcome. I can see you're going to fit in here very nicely.
So each track has a perk, so I'll select the first one. It's nice and easy. So ball save time is extended, quite self-explanatory. So in the center of the screen now you see that it says select plunger power. So you do that by using the right flipper. Low power will send the ball to the right lane. Medium power will send the ball to the rollovers. High power will send it to a full orbit. So let's do the full orbit. So that's high power. So the high power shot will set up a skill shot in M's office. There's a lot of funny quotes for nudging the game. As you can imagine, with 60 years of James Bond, I have an enormous amount of content in this game. I've just gone through every film and just gathered just about every funny quote I could find. Every serious quote I could find. I mean, it's absolutely loaded with Bond goodies, which is exactly what I wanted. I played the Stern game, and my God, what a disappointment that thing was. What a load of rubbish. It was actually rubbish. I came away from that thinking, what a load of rubbish. So I'm very happy to be able to recreate or remake the game as it should have been done in Future Pinball. As I can do with all pinball games that I have played and been disappointed with.
Thanks for dropping in, baby.
Thanks for dropping in, baby. That was Mr. Big, also known as Kananga. So there's lots of things to do. So the digital counter there is reading 26. So when it gets to 30, I can start the next assassination. It counts up by just by hitting switches and targets and things. I will stick with Moby. Let's go from medium power to the rollovers. Didn't get it, so you complete the top rollovers and you get explosive bumpers. It's only natural, really, that the rollovers, when complete, naturally fall into the bumpers. The bumpers should be related to the rollovers. Not sure what the hell they do in the Stern original rules. Give you a bonus X, I think. Let's change the song. And let's go for low power. Low power stops the ball short. You'll hear a skid as the ball stops. Sets up a very difficult skill shot, which I hit. Can't believe I hit that. That's very difficult. Now the assassination mission is ready because you can see the lights there of all the bad guys rotating around. All I have to do is hit the top saucer.
Well done.
My orders are to kill you and it'll be slow and painful.
Oh my God, slow and painful. I hate those two things, slow and painful. Okay, so let's go for Grant. Quite a nasty son of a bitch. I'm glad he took up fishing later on in his life. Hit the Union Jack target 3 times. 1, 2, 1 more. Ooh, I got a time extension. Okay, an easy one, this one. Alright! Oh, give me a break, will you? Give me a break, Sean. Come on. Gotcha!
When I kill, it's on the specific orders of my government.
Okay, now the ball drained there, but because it drained after I made an assassination shot, a winning assassination shot, I got it back gratis. So, I killed Grant, so the music changes automatically to the theme to From Russia with Love.
She's a beauty.
I just got a car as well. Now, that song can be unlocked permanently at the start of a new ball. At the moment, it's playing as kind of a bonus for beating the mode, but it's not unlocked. So if the ball drains, I lose the music.
007 is here, sir.
So I've just collected the bonus from M's office. Now the speed trap is lit on the right. Every time you collect a Bond car, it activates the speed trap on the right. Oh. So I've got an unlock bonus because I complete one of the assassination missions. I have an unlock credit, so I can unlock one of the locked songs.
Another excellent choice.
Let's go for a man with a golden gun. Lulu! Who's Lulu? Well, she's a 60s pop icon here in Britain. Okay, so as you can see there on the lights surrounding the digital counter, that only one is lit, so I completed Grant, so his insert is white. If I hadn't have completed Grant, his insert would have been red. So that's just one bad guy taken down. I've got to defeat 12. Let's see if I can get a triple X as well. Triple X is an extremely tight shot, just beyond the bumpers, just to the right of the bumpers to the captive ball. Very difficult. You'll notice as well that when you hit the bumpers, the Spectre logo appears. because Spectre is actually another word for ghost, so they actually appear in a ghostly apparition, if you like, in the bumpers. Okay, that's stunt loops, which allows me to collect a new Bond car.
Alive and well, I see.
In the next go, I think. Alright, Zoran. Christopher Walken. Fantastic actor. We all love Christopher Walken. Now, the assassination missions are all the same. You just have to hit 3 of those targets. Unless you have the golden gun gadget, in which you can just hit them once and they will go down with the first shot.
Still bungling in the dark.
Why don't you enlighten me, Zoran?
So there are quotes, many quotes from each Bond villain. Go back to Skyfall. Skill shot? Nope. I fumbled the skill shot. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get a multi-ball going. By hitting those in-line drop targets, unlocking the ball. Now, I have got 6 balls in this game. But it's still an exceptionally difficult game.
Clumsy effort, Mr. Bond.
The situation is critical.
Now, he said situation is critical. That's M telling me that this is the last ball. So I like to alert the player that this is the last ball, so there's always a quote. M's not in, so he didn't give me the skill shot. Very satisfying silencer sound effect when you hit those inline drop targets. Let's do it again. The ball comes back when you miss a shot. It must be around about less than 100 milliseconds that you have to respond. Incredibly difficult is pinball at the highest level, because you are reacting in less than 100 milliseconds. Extremely difficult.
All right, let's get down to business.
It gets harder as you get older. So we're starting a new game. Go back to Moby again. Let's go for the full orbit. And let's try and get that skill shot. Nope. I haven't collected a Q gadget yet either, so let's go to Q branch and get one of those sexy gadgets from Mr. Q himself. Q stands for Quartermaster.
Thanks for dropping in, baby.
If you're a military person, you will understand what a Quartermaster is. When you join the army, the Quartermaster is the first person you meet, because the Quartermaster gives you your kit, your boots, your trousers, your shirts. All comes from the Quartermaster. I don't know what M stands for. Moron? I don't know. This is explained in later films. Judi Dench. It's her name, I think, but the original M, I'm not really sure why it's called M. Okay, let's see. Get out. There we go. Okay, so it's important to get all the Bonds doing funny quotes as well. This is a lot of humour. A lot of humour in these films. Okay, so I've got the golden gun. Which means when I start the next assassination mission, I can hit the lockdown button and make a single shot to assassinate the bad guy with one shot. Let's collect the bonus as well. Hardly worth the effort because they only had it half full.
It's empty.
That's no surprise.
Nothing going on up there, so I did a funny quote. Right, license to kill is now ready, so I can go back up there and start the next assassination.
Mr. Bond, you defy all my attempts to plan an amusing death for you.
But I have the golden gun, so let's use it.
You're not a sportsman, Mr. Bond.
No, I like to cheat when I have a golden gun.
Hi there.
Okay, so the golden gun is used. Now, the thing about these weapons is they are given out random, which means I can get the golden gun again. Just because it's lit doesn't mean it's going to be a different one next time. And they're all very useful to the gameplay. And you have to use them very tactically as well to ensure that you can go far in the game. So this is playing Moonraker. Because I beat Drax, he's now playing the theme to Moonraker. And there are, the car is lit and the girl is lit at the top there. Let's click the bonus. Hardly worth the effort because it was only half full. Again, specific quote for only collecting it when it's half full. Put a lot of thought into this game. A lot of thought. Let's collect the Bond girl. Ooh, now I've got the watch. So I can turn the LCD screen into a magnet just by pressing the button. When I go over it in a specific spot.
Hi, I'm Plenty.
But of course you are. She's a beauty.
Now the idea of the Bond, the magnetic watch, it's supposed to stop the ball from coming straight down the middle. So when the ball is hurtling down, straight down the middle, you can activate the watch and it will stop the path of the ball. Is the idea of that, because sometimes it can come straight down the middle. And it's also cool. It's the coolest thing I think I've ever created for an LCD screen is the fact that I can turn it into a magnet. Let's keep Moonraker going. Fun fact, Shirley Bassey hates this song and refuses to sing it in any of her concerts. She won't sing Moonraker, she hates it.
License to kill.
I actually like it, and there are two versions of Moonraker in this game. There's this song, which is from the film opening title, and then there's a disco version, which is played in the film's closing titles. Let's keep Moonraker going. Okay, and next, the next villain is ready to start. Oh, I can lock a ball as well for multi-ball. That's a stunt loop.
His name's Jaws. He kills people.
Jaws. Ah, this guy. Richard Keel. I think he was 7'2" in real life. Massive guy. Born on the 13th of September, which is my birthday. So we share the same birthday. So I'm not going to kill him because we have the same birthday.
License to kill is revoked.
I don't care, I'm going to kill people anyway. Alright, so let's lock a ball.
On a mission, I am expected to sacrifice myself.
Okay, so I've sacrificed the ball there. I can't get it out until I start the multi-ball. So I have to hit the left lane. There we go.
Who is he?
His name is James Bond.
Okay. 3-ball multi-ball. The jackpot is the captive ball. Oh my god. Now, multi-balls. Don't last long in my games because the ball is so friggin' fast. I can't maintain control. But yeah, I didn't get any jackpots there, but the jackpot was where the captive ball is. And you can increase the jackpot by hitting all the targets. I'm going to keep this music playing because this is John Barry. John Barry was an incredible composer.
Are you paying attention, 007?
Did a lot of great movie music. But his most famous music is from James Bond, of course.
Mr. Bond, you disappoint me.
Trust me, I'm disappointed with myself. There's something lit up there. What is it? Is it the extra ball? Where the captive ball is? So this game has great flow, which is down to Keith Elwin. So I kept it close to Keith Elwin's design, although I have modified it slightly there, that the loop up the top there goes in both ways, which it doesn't do on the original Stern game. And in M's office, I've added a post which stops the ball momentarily. Doesn't do that on the Stern game. And of course I removed that awful bowler hat toy, which was disgustingly bad. Just novelty for about 5 seconds until it gets in the way of every shot. All I can say is thank the Lord for Future Pinball that we are able to just put everything right that's wrong with these pinball games. I don't have to do an exact replica. I could. I mean, I could very easily produce a Dungeons and Dragons pinball game if I wanted to. It took me about 3 weeks to produce an exact replica of Stern's game, but I never will. Because I don't like Dungeons and Dragons. I've got no interest in Dungeons and Dragons, so you're never going to see a Dungeons and Dragons pinball game from me.
You are very handsome.
She's a beauty.
Or Foo Fighters, or anything like that. They seem to be picking themes that I'm not interested in, so they're playing it very safe.
Do better. Name's Bond. James.
But Bond, obviously, I did Bond first with my Bond 50th. Dead.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Thank you. Want a top?
Some other time, perhaps.
Okay, so that's that. There's lots of quotes when the ball drains. There's lots of quotes when the end of ball routine does its thing, and there's lots of quotes for the highest score. There's just tons and tons of quotes. So you can play this game for months and months and months and still not hear all the quotes. It's absolutely loaded with Bond goodies. And I've enjoyed working on this for the past 2 years. It was 2 years ago I actually started it, and then I've been working up with it on and off over the last 2 years. But this last month, I've really put the effort into it and to sort of make it where it is today, the Legendary edition. But I will add more and more in the years to come. It will just continue to grow. So there you go. This Bond 60th, the Legendary edition, exclusive only to Future Pinball, will only ever be seen on Future Pinball. So if you don't like Future Pinball, well, you're never going to play this game. Ever. That's the way it goes. Alright, I'll see you all later. Toodaloo.
It was a pleasure.